Hello everyone and good afternoon sa inyong lahat. Today is the Tuesday edition of our market recap wherein pinag-uusapan natin yung mga nangyayari sa market and then we try to dissect kung ano yung mga happenings at the end of day exactly para at least meron tayong konting kaalaman as we go to the next day. Ayan. So hello sa inyo and good afternoon. Welcome here sa ating end of day recap sa Stock Silog where we can find here si Dito is now back to 11 pesos. Ayan, so balik 11 na ulit si Dito. Hopefully pagtuloy-tuloy. And apart from that, I have also seen here si DDMPR. Ayan, above na ulit siya ng IPO price, no? So, very exciting yung naging galaw ng market natin today. And I am hoping na sana magtuloy-tuloy na naman na siya, no? So, ayan. Let's just have a very, very quick market recap. So, right now, PSEI is up by about almost 50 points, 6,544 level or 0.76%. Value turnover, manipis pa rin, 4.11 billion. On the net foreign selling, makikita natin na we are still on a net foreign selling na about 300,000. Sorry, 300 million pala. On the net buying, on the net foreign sell. Ayan. So, ayan. Hello sa'yo, Timothy. Good afternoon. Ayan. Sige. Kumusta ang mga trades kumusta ang portfolio today? Naka-green na ba yung mga portfolio nyo today or red pa din? Or flat? Ayan. Sige. As we go through, silipin lang natin very quickly. Top gainer natin for today, CIP. Kaso isang trade lang to. So, baliwala yan. Followed by CDC. Ayan. Medyo nagkakaroon ng movement kay CDC. Followed by Ever. Tapos si Prim. Ayan. Okay. Who else? Yung medyo dito na Vulcan. Also up by about 8%. That's good. BHI, medyo nabubuhay si BHI at 8% also. Tapos makikita natin dito andito na rin si Dito na nasa 11 pesos or 7.8% na siya. Okay. On the worst loser naman makikita natin ayun, yung mga nagliparan kahapon. Si Land, it's now below 11%. PRMX minus 7%. Asan si PHES? Ayun si PHES. Minus 2%. So, ayan. Nice. Nice. Congrats, Timothy. Green na ngayon, no? Si Jonathan naman nag-take profit sa ACEN tapos bumili ng Globe. Nice. Ayos yun, no? At isa, for me, yun yung mas okay, no? Kasi selling on the green tapos buying on the red. Red nga ba si Globe ngayon? Hindi ko pa nakikita. Ayan. Sige. Sabi ni John Dizon, hi, tanong ko lang, bakit umaangat pa din yung market despite the lockdown and restriction? Thanks in advance. Okay, so my quick opinion on that is I think that the market right now is having a news exhaustion. Napapagod na sila dun sa news about the increasing number of COVID cases. Kasi ang tagal na nun almost 3 weeks na tayong may ganong klase ng news and tingin ko kating-kati na yung mga traders na makabalik sa market. Naghahanap lang sila ng opportunity na mapagkakitaan. Plus the fact na kanina ni-release na rin yung inflation natin, Philippine inflation for the month of March. February nasa 4.7% tayo, but then this month is nasa 4.5 na lang. So bumaba yung inflation. Kahit paano, 0.2 is still 0.2, di ba? So nakadagdag yon. Plus the fact na kagabi, if you have seen the market sa US, maganda yung galawan. So almost nag 52-week high ba or all-time high? So, ayun, nakadagdag siya in terms of the market sentiment. So, na-carry over yon dito sa market natin. Not only here in the Philippines, but also dun sa mga neighboring countries natin dito sa Asia. Ayan. So, I think yun yung main reason why maganda yung nagiging galawan ng market natin today. But again, yung part na yon is, as we know, short term lang yon for today. So we still have to monitor consistently, carefully kung ano yung nangyayari sa market. Okay, para at least lagi tayong kumbaga prepared kapag merong mga ganitong klase ng events. Ayan. Okay, sabi naman ni Angelo dito, Tech, sana magtuloy-tuloy. Ano nga pala nangyari kay Tech? Up din ba si Tech ngayon? Nice, 2%. Not bad, not bad. Ayos. Hello AJ, good afternoon. Sabi ni Corky, pwede po ba yung FMETF? Corky, what do you mean by pwede po ba yung FMETF? Can you clarify? Baka iba lang yung pagkakaintindi ko eh. So just wanted to make sure so that I can give my opinion on FMETF. Okay. Sabi ni AJ dito, ito nanonood ako price movement actually dito tas sa buy and sell and currently nasa 11.1 na siya. Tas biglang malaki yung sell ng 11. Nagkamali kaya sila ng selling price or intentional para mag-drop yung price? No, I don't think so. Let me check on dito ha. Dito. Ayan. Okay. So currently is nasa 11.1 daw tapos biglang malaki yung sell at 11 pesos. Kung 11, andi dito, no? Ito ba yung, AJ, ito ba yung ibig mong sabihin? Yung 11, saan yun? 11 pesos? Kasi this is actually a buyer, no? Ibig sabihin ng 11, ng 246,000 shares na to, this means there are 57 orders na nakasalang wherein they wanted to buy dito at 11 pesos. Iba naman yung dito sa kabila. Kasi ibig sabihin naman dito sa kabila is that at 11.06, may mga holders na gustong magbenta ng 63,000 na volume. 63,000 shares at 11.06. Okay? So, let's try to clarify, no? Ayan. But essentially, yeah, maganda yung kalawan ni dito, no? I am hoping na mag-close ito na above 11 pesos. And that could start, no? That could start the kumbaga yung maibalik yung spark na nawala kay dito over the past few weeks. Kasi right now we can see here that the value turnover is now going back to around 500 million. No? Medyo nagkaroon ng konting pagbaba nung presyo ni dito over the past few weeks and ngayon nakita natin na umangat. So hopefully magtuloy-tuloy, you know. Yun lang yung kumbaga wishful thinking ng maraming mga investors and traders. Okay. Now, same thing pa rin. As I have mentioned before, wala akong hawak na dito. So, but I know that a lot of you guys have, or at least a lot of you are monitoring dito. So, ayan. I'm still hoping na makabalik siya. Ayan. Okay, so let's check other people here. Sabi ni John Diza, thank you for the knowledge. Hope this channel blows up. Lots of juicy stuff. Thank you. Sana, no? And you can actually help support the channel by just subscribing, hitting on that notification bell, and if you can tag some of your friends na who you think can help or at least can learn something from it or naguguluhan, at least we are live so makakapagtanong ng ano and then I can give my opinion and insights. Okay? So, ayan. Okay. Para kanino ang FMETF? Okay. This is a good question, no? So, Corky, this FMETF is for those newbies, no, who would like to have an instant diversification sa kanilang mga portfolios. Okay, kasi FMETF is tracking the movement of PSEI, which means it's now, kumbaga, instead of buying AC, for example, Ayala Corp, isang stock lang yon. What if there is this feature in PSE wherein if you buy one particular stock, you have the reach of about 30 stocks? That is where FMETF comes into play. Diba? So, ayun, kung halimbawa you are a newbie, hindi mo pa alam kung saan ka posisyon and pero gusto mo mag-diversify, FMETF is the way to go. Ayan. And for me, I believe that FMETF should be on everybody's portfolio, no, for a long term. Kumbaga pang long term itong FMETF. Okay. Sabi ni Jonathan, third liker, let's show support. Thank you. Yan, thank you so much. AJ, idol dyan mismo sa baba where you can see the selling and buying. Dito, sa part na to. Yun lang, medyo na anuhan na natin siya, no? Pero, um, kasi ganito, no? Sa mga stocks kasi na medyo sobra yung volume or matataas yung volume, you can expect na nagsasalang na yung mga gustong pumosisyon at saka gustong mag-take profit. No? So, hindi ko masasabi na nagkamali, no? Or plano nilang pababain yung presyo. It's just that sobrang volatile lang talaga ng stock. No? At least that's my thought. No? Yan. Sige, let's have a very quick recap. It's already 12:44. Ano yung mga naging disclosure na mapag-uusapan natin today? Actually, medyo tahimik right now, no? Pagdating sa edge. Pero kahapon, there was this news about PHR. Let me try to pull that up. So PHR, if you recall, this PH Resorts Group, ito yung gaming and entertainment na subsidiary ni Dennis Uy. Dennis Uy of Dito Telecommunity or Dito CME. Okay? So, sila yung may-ari nun. Now, kahapon, nagkaroon sila ng disclosure wherein they have advised about the notice of annual or special stockholders meeting. Okay? Usually, yung mga ganitong klase ng disclosure, wala naman masyadong bago dito, no? However, when I was browsing through it, may napansin akong isa, no? Saan ba yun? Ayan. So, on the item number 8 here, item number 9. Ito na, ano to. Ayan. So, approval of issuance of shares pursuant to an equity offering, private placement, or similar transaction to be determined by the board and the listing of shares. Okay? Now, I know medyo jargon ito sa inyo or karamihan sa inyo, baka hindi naintindihan. No? But yung dating kasi sa akin, nung agenda na to or nung line na to is that mukhang PHR is planning on another capital raising. No? Kung nag-fundraising, plano nila mag-fundraising ulit. Okay? Now, if we recall, last year, November, nagkaroon na ng FOO itong si PHR, follow-on offering. Okay? Where, magkano nga ba yung naging FOO nila? Nakalimutan ko na. Hindi ko na maalala yung specifics na yun. Pero nagkaroon na sila. Ibig sabihin nun, kumuha ulit sila ng, nag-raise ulit sila ng capital sa market. No? And because of this one, mukhang pag-uusapan ulit nila another capital raising na event na mangyayari for PHR. Okay? It appears na if you guys recall si ACEN, 'di ba? Nagkaroon siya ng FOO, nagkaroon siya ng SRO, nagkaroon siya ng private placement. Okay? Now, the big question here is for PH Resorts, for PHR, ano yung gagawin niya? No? It's possible. I'm not saying na it will be pero at least it's possible na baka makita natin ulit na baka mag-FOO or mag-SRO itong si PHR in the coming months, no? As we approach yung stockholders meeting. Kailan ba ang stockholders meeting nila? Ayun, on May 19. So we will know more on May 19 kung ano ang mangyayari dito sa part na to. Okay. Ngayon, ito yung problema natin kasi especially doon sa mga may hawak ng PHR, no? Again, fundraising activity is good for the company kasi they would need cash. However, nagkakaroon ng dilution ng price, no, na hawak ng mga shareholders. So, kumbaga liliit yung value ng mga hawak nilang shares. Plus the fact, if this one would happen, imagine what would be the effect doon sa public float ng PHR. Kasi, silipin natin PHR right now, nasa around 13% na lang siya. Public float. No? Ayan, 13%. Okay? So, with this one, kung magkakaroon pa ng another follow-on offering, FO or SRO, then that means itong public float na to, liliit pa siya. Again, public float is ito yung share ng presyo na nasa outstanding shares. Sorry Ulang muna ako. Ayan, okay. So ito yung number of shares na available sa public para bilhin, para i-trade, no? And remember, sa PSE meron tayong ruling na 10% ang minimum. Okay? So beyond or below 10%, baka magkaroon ng penalty si PHR, no? So to alleviate that or to resolve that issue, then Dennis Uy might be needing to, alam mo yun, to sell some shares, maybe his personal share or the company share, pabalik sa market para lang ma-equate pa rin natin ito na above 10%. Okay? So, ayun, yun lang yung natin, no? Ngayon, is that a good news or a bad news? Okay, so again, depende kung saan ka nakatingin. If you're looking for the company, then it is a good news. However, if we are looking at the traders, yung mga existing na may hawak ng PHR, then it might not be a good news, or it's not a good news actually on the long term. Okay, although I understand the psychological effect right now, kasi pag nagkakaroon ng mga ganong klase ng events, FOO, SROs, ang immediate na nagiging effect sa market is umaangat yung presyo, di ba? Just look at what happened with ACEN, di ba? And even with PHR way back in November. Okay, now let's try to check what happened kay PHR today. Yan. PHR is up actually 2.16 or 1.89%. So far ito yung effect sa kanya, no? But then again, we'll have to see how it goes by May 19. Once the annual stakeholders meeting occurs. Okay? So ayan. Now, let me go back. Silipin lang natin very quickly. It's already 12:50. So balik na tayo ng run-off period natin, no? Okay. Wow. Okay. This is quite interesting. Sige, antay lang natin. Ayan. So, dito is closing at around 11:08. Asan pa iba? DDMPR. Ano nangyari sa kanya? Oops. Sorry. 2.28%. Nice. Uy, ano nangyari kay Land? Okay. So, down pa rin si Land at 250 or minus 13%. Okay. Asan yung iba? So, let's say for example, kay MM at 551. Nasa seller side yung bola, kaso isang order na lang to or dalawang order na lang siya, and about 12,000 volume. So, saglitan lang yan. Mabilis lang yan. ACEN. 748, no? Pero yun nga lang, medyo concerning, no? Itong dalawang to. At 749 tsaka 750. Itong dalawang to, dahil kung mapapansin natin, medyo malaki, no? Medyo malaki yung volume on the seller side. Pero at least kahit pa paano, hindi na natin siya masyado problemahin dahil so far 748 yung closing price natin, which is meron na tayong around almost 600,000 na volume dito sa buyer side. So that's good. What else? So let's look at pa. Okay. So for premium, uy wow, naubos yun Si Star All bumili ng around 960. 420 na volume, no? 420,000 na volume, almost 1M. Si Star All, mukhang bumubodega tong si Star All kay pa. Ayan. Okay. And then for PA holders, watch out for this 230 dahil medyo mabigat ito, no? With 141 na volume. Okay, sino pa ba? Yung kahapon, so Land na pag-usapan na natin or nasilip na natin 250, and medyo malaki pa rin nasa volume ng seller side, no? Although maliit lang, nasa 8 lang yung orders, but still medyo mabigat pa rin ito. Land, tapos PHES. Nangyari kay PHES? Very interesting, no? Almost balanced yung buyers and sellers, although it's down by about minus 2%. Tapos si PRMX For PRMX naman, down ito, no? 2.59 right now. And, ayan, nasa seller side din. Pero manipis lang. So, kaya to. And then, syempre, si Dito naman, binalikan lang natin siya. It closed at around 11.08. 7 or almost 8%. And ngayon ay meron nang nakasalang na 188,000 doon sa buying side, no? With about 50 orders. Yan. Okay. So very interesting, no, yung nangyari sa market natin kasi kung mapapansin natin, 'di ba? Ang ganda nung palo, especially doon sa mga medyo popular na stocks, no? Like for example, itong kay Dito, kay ACEN, kay kay PA, kung kanino pa. Ayan. Sige. Balik muna ako sa comment section, ha. And then after comment section, let's have a very quick end of the market recap. Ayan. Si Kamatis man, okay po kaya ASEX nasa support now few days konso? Si ASEX support? Actually, this one is just my cut loss level, so bali wala ito. Now for ASEX, kasi ang support ko sa kanya is actually nasa 18 pesos eh. So, I'm not sure, no? Depende sa'yo, Kamatis man, kung nasaan yung support mo, no? Walang problema kung magkaiba tayo ng support dahil ganun talaga. Ganun talaga sa market. Kumbaga subjective yan eh. Kanya-kanyang analysis, no? But for me kasi, my support is nasa around 18 pesos pa. Hello Albert, good afternoon. Any insight kay FLI and news for the incoming REIT IPO? Okay. Kay FLI kasi wala pang, although nagbigay na sila ng disclosure about the prospectus ng kanilang ni CPG, which is yung kanilang magiging REIT offering, pero wala pa yung presyo, no? So wala pang mga dates, wala pa yung final date, wala pa yung offer date, wala pa yung listing date. So basically, although nandoon na yung prospectus, pero yung importanteng parts wherein identification ng final pricing at saka yung mga listing and offer dates hindi pa nangyayari. So wala pa. No? But FLI medyo maganda yung galawan niya kanina, ha. Ayun, no. Medyo mukhang nag-reverse na nga siya sa 110 and right now it's trading at around 113, although flat nga lang siya. But still, no, not bad at all. Si John Churchill, bumagsak pa yung PGOLD. Hindi ko alam, tama ba? Something 60, di ba? 37.6. 38.60. Oo nga, John Churchill, bumagsak nga siya. No? So, ayan, pag ganito yung situation, magsasalang na ako agad dyan ng cut loss dahil nabasag na yung aking support. Silip natin bid and ask. Ano nangyari? 37.65, no? Ay, may harang na 64,000 pero maliit lang yan eh. May mas malaki pa ngayon nasa seller side, oh. Ayan. Hello Karen, good afternoon. May I ask your opinion on MPI? Blue chip siya and ang sabi nila undervalued, pero bakit parang hindi siya attractive sa traders? Okay. Let me try to clarify that, ha, kasi when we say undervalued, ang ibig lang sabihin on is that a particular analyst have tried to valuate or used a valuation method to identify a good, proper, or acceptable na price point for a particular stock. No, again, that is his analysis. I'm not saying na it's wrong, I'm not saying it's right, no, pero at least remember, ha, valuation is different from market interest. Okay, sa market interest kasi dito papasok yung kung gaano kalakas yung hatak nung isang stock sa mga traders. Okay, let me give you an example, although hindi ko pa nakikita sa MPI. Okay, medyo maganda na rin pala, no? Nagba-bounce na rin. Okay, so as an example, sabi mo nga, di ba, since hindi ko pa alam kung overvalued, undervalued si MPI, let's just take take that as an example. So let's say MPI is undervalued. Okay? Pero hindi siya kinakagat ng mga traders. Why? There are a lot of things, no? Let's say for example, boring yung stock. There are a lot of boring stocks. Especially sa mga blue chips wherein MPI belongs, no? Boring yung mga stock na yon kasi mababagal yung movement nila, no? And Sa mga less volatile stocks like blue chips, ang nandoon lang madalas ay mga institutions, yung mga big players, no? Pero doon sa mga volatile stocks, nandoon yung mga retail traders and instis. So kumbaga double whammy sila doon sa or dalawa yung uma-attract doon sa mga volatile stocks. An example of that is dito. Okay? So dito is arguably even up at this point na nasa around 11 pesos na siya, dito is still overvalued. Okay? A lot of analysts have already tried to valuate yung presyo ni dito, and almost all of them have said na overvalued si dito. And personally, I agree. Okay? Pero ang question is, bakit lumilipad or bakit umaangat si dito? That is because of the market interest. No? Because of the volatility. Doon kasi na-attract yung mga traders eh. Diba? Kasi pag may movement, then that means there is a good chance na pwede kang kumita. May loss, of course, ando doon part yun. Pero still, ando doon yung part kasi na pwede kang kumita. So, market interest. And at this level or at this time, yun pa rin yung priority and majority of the traders. That's why there are some stocks na kahit na napapansin natin na undervalued na, pero hindi pa rin pinupuntahan ng market. While there are also some stocks na overvalued na pero gustong-gustong bilhin ng mga traders. Okay? So, ayan. Now, natapos na pala yung market natin, no? It's already 1 p.m. So, let's have a very, very quick lang na market recap. End of the market recap for today. Ayan, as we can see here, PSE is up 94 points. Nag-close siya at 6,590 level, which is good. Up ito ng 1.46%. Okay? So, sudden, no? End of day, last 10 minutes, na rally ang nangyari kay PSEI. Okay? With a value turnover of 5.50 billion. No? We are still on a net foreign sell na nasa around, magkano ba to? 600 million. No? And then on the index, kung mapapansin natin, everyone is up. No? Led by the holdings of about 2%, and then si financials on the 0.25%. No? Pero still, everyone is green. That's good to see. On the gainers, makita natin si URC here at 5.62, AC, ICT, LTG, AGI. While on the loser side, we can see here si PGOLD na nasa minus 2% pa rin siya. TEL minus 1, almost 2%, DMC, Bloom, and MBT. Okay. So, mapapansin natin, no? Ayan yan, yung mga sudden surge at the last minute. So, for the all, industrial, holdings, property, meron din actually. And services, meron din, no? So, yan, yung mga sudden spike, no, dun sa movement at the end of day. Now, let's go to the top gainers and losers. As we can see here, CIP, is still up 27%, kaso isang trade lang yan. Okay? Kasama niya dyan yung mga familiar names like for example, si Prim, BHI, Load, VUL, dito pa DDMPR. Ayan. On the worst losers naman, we can see here si Land is our top loser for the day at around 13% or minus 13.79%. Followed by AB, KEP, PRC, Nihao, PRMX, and the rest. Even si MWC, no? By the way, today nga pala today ang last day ng SEC kung gusto nyo maging eligible for the dividend. Tama ba? Nabasa ko lang siya kanina eh. Kasi alam ko ang ex-date ng Semirara dividend is April 7, which is tomorrow. Ayan, tama. So, April 7. That means, kung may hawak po kayo ng SEC right now, meron kayong hawak ngayon, then kahit ibenta nyo siya tomorrow, you are still eligible. Okay, to get the dividend. Pero kung bukas pa lang kayo bibili ng SEC during the ex-date, then sorry, hindi na kayo magiging eligible for the dividend anymore. Okay? So, ayan. Ano pa ba? So this one, ano nangyari sa DDMPR? Yan, ang ganda nung, ang haba nung candle niya. Nice one. So, DDMPR, silipin natin. Okay, 2.28. Ayun, halos nagkaubusan dito sa part na to. Maraming binili itong si Abacus. Almost 500,000 peso worth. Meron din si Call na 400,000 dito. Nice. Okay. And then in terms of the bid and ask na volume, medyo balance naman silang dalawa, no? Ayan. Although may nakakatakot na 10 million na nakaharang dito sa DDMPR at 2.35. Okay. So, ayan. Let's see. Guys, hindi tayo nagre-review ng stock review katulad ng ginagawa natin sa stock kwentuhan, no? We just look at the updates ng mga some specific stocks. Okay? Jonathan, IMI, maganda yung IMI, ang galawan niya kanina. Up na siya ng around 4.32%. And even on the chart, maganda rin yung itsura niya. Yan. Mukhang baka paangat na si IMI. Hopefully. Gamer Girls, even si APL, yes, maganda na rin, nakaangat na siya above 1990 na support level ko, which is 0.2130 or about almost 5%. So okay na yan. Ngayon, ang worry na lang dito is, of course, APL must hold, no? Kailangan na niyang i-hold itong 1990 level or yung 0.2 specific, no? If kaya niyang i-hold yung 0.2, then on track na siya to go and hopefully mag-rally up until the 2910 na level. And sabi ni John Churchill dito, breakout ang AGI. Talaga? Hindi ko alam, ha. Nice. Ganda nung niya, no? Movement niya. Yung resistance ko sa kanya is nasa 12 pesos, no? But I can see yung ibig mo sabihin, John Churchill, no? Kasi mukhang nagkaroon ng isang mini resistance dito sa 11 peso level, no? And na-break na niya kanina. So, ayun, this is a good sign for AGI. I hope na magtuloy-tuloy. Okay? So, ayun. And AGI 52-week high na. Uy, nice. 11.28. Oo nga, 52-week high na siya. Nice. Ayos yung mga ganito. Sana magtuloy-tuloy na siya. Kailangan lang talaga niyang, minsan talaga yung mga stocks, so kailangan lang talaga makita natin na bumaba muna siya before umakyat. Which is totally fine. No? Yan. Okay. So, ayun guys, hanggang dito lang po muna tayo kasi again, this is just a market recap and ayun, sana may natutunan kayo kahit paano and I hope na happy karamihan na berde ang kanilang mga ports, no? Ako kanina hindi ako nakapag-add kasi my original plan was this week kasi ako dapat na magpo-position mag-start na bumodega dun sa mga ibang mga stock na target ko. However, dahil green yung market today, hindi ko siya nagawa. Why is that? Kasi as I mentioned before, a lot of times I buy kasi at the red and then I sell at the green. Kung green silang lahat, then wala akong gagawin. Hindi ako mapag-buy, no? Although it's not always the case, pero at least yun yung ginagawa kong parang personal rule, no? Na I buy on the red and I sell on the green. So ayun, maraming salamat for tuning in. I hope you are getting some value dito sa ating market recap. Again, we are live at around 12:30 PM up until mga around 1 PM, no? To witness the market, we review the disclosures and ayun. So again, I'll post yung ating timestamp mamaya-maya. Tingnan ko lang siya, silipin ko and then I'll post it. Para at least kung gusto nyong balikan mamayang hapon or bukas, at least mas madali and mas convenient. Okay? So again, maraming salamat everyone for joining me on this end of day stock kwentuhan tuloy. End of day stock review. See you again tomorrow and happy trading. Bye-bye.